Sometimes people get confused when working with complete the square, and they notice that your b value is an odd number. Now, rest reassured that there is no difference at all when you're completing the square with an odd number versus an even for b. For instance, let's say we start over here with this equation, x squared plus 5x plus 2 equals 0. The first thing I do is you'll notice I subtracted by 2 from both the left and from the right to get x squared plus 5x equals negative 2. And now I'm going to take that and I need to figure out what's the term that I add to both the left and the right to ultimately end up with a parentheses squared equals a number. Well, in order to do that, some of you might have come over here and you'll notice that there's something written about dividing by 2 and squaring. If you've picked up on that pattern, that's fantastic. The way I do this is I say, hey, I look at my x squared plus 5x, and I'm going to draw my box. And more specifically, in this case, it's a square. So there's my square. We're going to put my x squared in the top left. And I'm going to take my 5x, divide it by 2. Oh, that's 2.5x. So that means I have 2.5x in both the left bottom and the right top. So 2.5x, 2.5x. And now as I start to fill in my dimensions, oh, look at that. I just happen to have a decimal. Now to find the value that's missing in my bottom right, I need to ask myself, what is 2.5 times 2.5? Well, the answer to that is 6.25. So I am going to actually add 6.25 to both the left and the right of my equation, because then I can take this entire x squared plus 5x plus 6.25 and rewrite that as x plus 2.5 squared. Now that equals the negative 2 plus 6.25, or 4.25. Now, as I work through this, we get x plus 2.5 squared equals 4.25. I need to take the square root of the left and the square root of the right in order to solve. So x plus 2.5 equals the positive or negative square root of 4.25. I'm going to subtract 2.5 from both the left and the right. And x equals negative 2.5 plus or minus the square root of 4.25. And there you have it. Another example for complete the square. This one just happened to have an odd number for the bx term.